Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I want to share what I've completed in my Artful Memories little journal. It's an altered book. I've done a video already to share how I organised the book by sticking some of the pages together, and I covered the front and the back, and I completed the first prompt. As this is a daily prompt, I have fallen completely behind, so I just don't have time to do each collage or each page on the video. So I've just powered on and completed right up to today off camera, had a bit of fun for myself, a bit of a play, and now I want to share what I've done. So you already had a look at number 1, which was from Swaz. He's a French sailor. I've got my little notes here of all the prompts. He's a French sailor from a quiet village in Provence, and his heart belongs to a mermaid. And yeah, it's quite a sad story. So number 2 is Mabel. Mabel from London adored all shades of green. And that's Mabel with her green pointy hat on. I coloured her hat and her top. It was a black and white picture, so I just added some green. This illustration is from a book which I thought fitted perfectly, and she sat on the stone. I don't know if you have these wherever you are in the world, but these stones sometimes are very ancient, and you see them along old roads, and they're engraved with like how many miles it is to a certain place and the names of the places. So I thought that was quite cool, and that's just little stickers. Yeah. So number 3 is Lance Corporal Arthur King. Survived a shot to the heart when his wife's locket caught the bullet. So I've done this one as a kind of double matching a little bit with the butterflies coming through. So his heart is full because the bullet was, he was saved by his wife's locket, and again I've just added a little bit of colour to the pink flowers on her dress and on her bonnet. Yeah, so that was Lance Corporal, who survived a shot to the heart. This is Nina. Nina is hopelessly in love with boxes full of returned letters. Poor Nina. So these are all the letters that have been returned to her, and there she is, standing dressed as a bride, wishing in her dreams for her letters to be read and her loved one to come back. Poor Nina. Now, this is a little bit of a fun one. This is Dr. Robert McGill. He's a surgeon, and he was born on Christmas Day. So every year on his birthday he treats himself and he goes to the exhibition, and he takes his skeleton, and his skeleton's called Bones. He's had bones a long time. He uses it to teach the children all about their knees and their hips and their head. I don't know what's in his bag. He keeps that a secret. Maybe it's some of this powder. And I stitched round that because I thought, well, he's a surgeon and he stitches people up. So he got some stitching round the edge. Now, this is Celeste. Celeste Beaumont loved birds and they loved her. Her pockets were always filled with fallen flowers. And I cut into her dress, and then I put a little bit of lace along the edge of the pocket, and I've stuck a flower in the pocket. She's also got a little flower, a little feather, not a flower in the pocket, a feather in the pocket, and a feather as either a wing or coming out a pocket at the back there. She's got this bird, which clearly is looking up at her and loves her. These are stamped flowers, just stamped on some collage paper, just to add a little bit more interest. And the background paper, which is a nest with eggs, a bird's nest, is from a Tim Holtz paper pad. So yeah, so that's Celeste. On the next page we have Ruth, and poor old Ruth loses her purse. So Ruth, the prompt is Ruth lost her purse many times, but never her face and never her temper. So it took me a long time to try and figure out what to do with this, but I just decided to go a little bit of a silly collage and thought, well, what would somebody have in their purse? And I don't have any pretend money or anything like that that could have been in the background. I did have a Monopoly money, and I got that out, but I just couldn't make it work. It just didn't look right. So I thought, well, what else would someone have in their purse? And the stamps, pink stamps and green shield stamps, and maybe a doily that she's saved from afternoon tea. Yeah, so that's Ruth who loses her purse. This is, now let me see, Wanda, a beloved teacher, husband and father who is obsessed with collecting pencils. So this is he's a teacher and a father and a husband, and he loves his pencils. So I've got a pencil here flying towards him, and then I've got some pencil markings on the page, and he's a teacher, so I've got some numbers and some letters there. For some reason I quite like this one. That one came together fairly quickly once I found the pencil. I've got lots of stamps that are pens and brushes and things, but there weren't many pencils in my stash. So this is number 9. This is Andrea. Andrea Campi, a poet and a ceramicist with a full glass and an empty heart. So she's a poet, so I found this little poem which seemed to be quite appropriate. I made hay while the sun shone, my work sold. Now if the harvest is over and the world cold, give me the bonus of last laughter as I lose hold. So she sold her work, but her heart is empty because she's losing hold. And I've cut out this heart from the paper, so you can see the book page underneath, and I added a little bit of washi just for a little bit of interest to this page, because it's just a little bit of a little smaller photograph of Andrea, the poet and the ceramicist who has an empty heart. Poor Andrea. This is Naomi. Naomi makes people laugh until they cry. Her gift is her curse. So Naomi is in the middle there, and she's making these people laugh. And then that's the teardrops, making them cry. I quite like this one too. I like that I managed to find people that were looking at Naomi. She's obviously doing a little bit of a dance or something for them. A little bit of washi there too, just so that Naomi's got something to stand on. And I just loosely cut these out, just freehand, these little teardrops. Yeah, so that's me right up to date with the Artful Memories challenge. It's over on Instagram. It's hashtag Artful Memories challenge, or just Artful Memories. And I'll need to be thinking about what I can do, although I do quite like when things stand up. It means I can stand it on my shelf once it's all completed. So I'm having so much fun with this. I truly am. I don't know what number 11 is yet. I haven't looked it up, but that can be tomorrow's job. So, thanks for joining me today, and if you've liked the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.